Ma'am, if you are struggling to lose belly fat, trust me, you are not alone. But what if I told you that you're making it way harder than it actually needs to be? The truth is, you don't need to spend hours in the gym, do a crazy diet, or cut out all your favorite foods to lose belly fat. Today, I'm gonna give you 3 simple steps to help you start burning belly fat fast. And that third step is a game changer. So make sure you stick to the end of this video. And listen, if you want my personal help developing a personalized nutrition, exercise, and weight loss plan, check out the description below to apply for one-on-one coaching. Now ladies, my name is Dr. Salako and I've helped thousands of women lose weight and fall in love with their bodies. It's been simple and effective strategies like this that has allowed the ladies that you are seeing on the screen to transform their bodies and change their lives. Let's jump right into the video. First up, we gotta fix your diet, because regardless of how much you exercise, how much cardio you do, you cannot outwork a bad diet. Some of you all think that you can eat whatever you want and it's gonna allow you to lose weight, when in reality, it does not work out that way. If you eat a slice of pizza, which is easily 400 calories, that is gonna take you 45 minutes to 1 hour of HIIT workouts just to burn off that slice of pizza. It goes to show just how important nutrition is when you are trying to lose stubborn belly fat. I know you think you're eating healthy when you grab your yogurt, your granola, your fruit juices, but little do you know those things are packed with sugar that can spike your insulin levels, spike your blood sugar, and make it harder for you to reduce that stubborn belly fat. I had a client who thought she was eating clean and her favorite meal was granola, Greek yogurt, some dried fruit, a little bit of frozen fruit, and a drizzle of honey. She thought that was a great snack for her. Little did we know that one meal was over 400 calories and 40 grams of sugar just in one snack. This doesn't even take account the other things that we're gonna eat in the day. Ladies, if you are not tracking your calories, if you are not monitoring and reading your nutrition labels, it's going to be very, very hard for you to lose weight, and you will be frustrated because you're gonna think, oh, I'm eating healthy. I'm eating all the right things. Why isn't the weight coming off? This is one clear example on how. A couple swaps: instead of your fruit juices, aim for the whole fruit alternative. Or if we are gonna get a juice, try to get the ones without added sugars and the ones that are lower in sugar. For breakfast, instead of that cereal, that coffee, that muffin, aim for more protein. Get your eggs, get your fiber, get probiotics and prebiotics. These are things that's gonna make a solid breakfast. If you need help breaking down your diet and improving your nutrition, I want you to comment the word coach below and someone from my team will reach out to help you develop a game plan. All right, so now let's talk about movement, because if you are doing endless cardio to lose weight, you are going about it all wrong. Doing a bunch of cardio and getting your steps in may have worked when we were younger and our metabolism was skyrocketed because we were just super active. But now, with lifestyle being different, your hormone levels being different, our approach to exercise has to be different as well. Excess cardio isn't going to cut it. One of the major reasons we shouldn't necessarily prioritize cardio in this stage of life is because it's targeting calories versus targeting your body fat. Yes, we want to burn calories, but that doesn't allow us to help boost our metabolism when we are not working out. One of the things that is amazing for boosting your metabolism is putting on muscle. At rest, your body has to burn more calories to maintain your muscle mass than it does body fat. So these are one of the reasons why strength training is highly important. If we strength train at least 2 to 3 times a week, we are increasing our body's muscle mass, which causes our body to burn more calories at rest. If we are burning more calories at rest, now it is easier for you to be in a calorie deficit so that you can burn body fat. If you look at these pictures right here from my client Alicia, you can see the changes in her back in only 4 weeks. It is hard to do something like that in 4 weeks with cardio alone. The thing that was key for her was utilizing exercises with weights, resistance training. Once we did that, we were able to really get to a point where we were reducing her body fat increasing her strength. And you can see the difference when she's able to tone and start to look the way that she wants to look. There's a video I created at the top of the year teaching you how to build out your own exercise program. I'll make sure to put that at the end of this video so that you can check that out. In that video, I break down the best exercises to do for weight loss, the sets, the reps, everything that you need. So ladies, I cannot emphasize it enough. You have to lift weights. Every decade that women age, you all lose bone density, you lose muscle mass, and these are two key things that can lead to osteoporosis. It can lead to frailty. It can lead to more injuries like hip replacements. So ladies, we have to make sure that we are becoming strong. We are increasing our strength as we go through this, okay? Now, I know we all love our HIIT training and everyone wants to do HIIT. That's perfectly fine, but think of it this way. You've had a stressful day. You already don't want to work out in the first place and you feel tense. Your cortisol levels are all over the place. And then you go do something that is high intense, more strenuous on your body. What do you think that does to your body? That puts us in a position where we're more stressed out. Our cortisol levels are even higher because we're coming into this thing already tensed. HIIT training is great and it has its place, but that I wouldn't prioritize that, especially after a stressful day. That's where I would do a regular strength training workout where you're under load and you're under tension for 40 to 60 seconds, where let's say I'm doing a squat. Now I do my squat, I give my body time to rest and recover, and then I do another set. Versus HIIT training, if you're doing it the right way, you're super intense. You get 10, 15 seconds to rest, then you're super intense. And it places even more stress on your body. Exercise is a stressor. But if we're not primed and putting ourselves in position to maintain those stressors, we're doing our body a disservice. So if you've been doing endless cardio, you've been doing endless HIIT, and you're not losing weight, you're doing your body a disservice. Something needs to change, and it needs to change now. If you've been watching this video so far and you knew you needed help with nutrition, but you didn't take action, and now you're hearing about exercise and you're saying to yourself, dang, I maybe have been doing this all wrong, and you know it's time for you to get help, what are you waiting on? When it comes to getting healthy, this is one of the things that I see women consistently push further down the road. Oh, I am so busy. I don't have the time. I have to prioritize the kids. My job won't allow me to. Like we tell ourselves all the excuses of why we can't take action on our goals, when in reality, we have the time. We're not as unmotivated as we say. We're not as inconsistent as we say, because it's not a consistency problem. It's a priority problem. Because you consistently don't go to the gym. You consistently don't go to sleep on time. You consistently make excuses on why we can't reach our goal. But let a trip come up. Let your girl say that, hey, we want to go to Cancun in 3 months. All of a sudden your priorities change, and now we find the time to exercise. We find the time to meal prep. We find the time to change our diet. So it's not a consistency problem. It's a priority problem. I want to help you prioritize your health regardless of the trips. I want to help you improve your quality of life so that you can look in the mirror and feel and look your best. If that is something that you know you need help on, click the description below and apply for coaching. Someone from my team will reach out and we will help you truly transform your body. Now, I told you the third step is one of the most important, and I started to tease it a little bit in step 2. You have to manage your stress and improve your sleep. Ladies, if you are not getting adequate sleep, it is almost impossible for you to lose weight. Think about it. Your body is stressed, you're fatigued, and you're asking it to do more. That's like you going to work and you're underpaid, undervalued. They're not providing you the necessary resources, but they want you to keep performing at a high level. That's the same thing you're doing to your body. You don't eat consistently, so that coffee and a muffin that you had for breakfast, you're not necessarily supporting your body with its nutrition. We're not moving, so we're not putting our body in a position where it's getting stronger and it's able to tackle the day-to-day demands without getting fatigued. And then the one area of life where it recovers so that it can perform at its best, you don't get enough sleep. So how do you expect your body to burn fat? How do you expect your body to function and do the things that it needs to do? I hear it all the time, doc, my hormones are all over the place. No, baby, you just don't go to sleep on time. You be on that phone at 12 o'clock at night. You should be sleeping. Sometimes it's not the hormones, It's just you not necessarily doing the right habits to support your body. After a stressful day, what do? You grab that glass of wine. Why not take a moment and journal? We live with sympathetic overdrive. You wake up, we get on that phone, sympathetic overdrive. You get to work and you get stressed out, sympathetic overdrive. But we never tap into that parasympathetic aspect of our body, which is the rest and the digest, where our body is in a calm state, where our cortisol levels aren't skyrocketed, where we get to a point where we are able to just relax and have peace in our body, so that our body can focus on the other task and not necessarily always trying to fight back to equilibrium. This is why we have those headaches, right? This is why we have the bloating, the acne, the fatigue, I wake up and I'm just super tired regardless of how much sleep I get. It's because you're living in this sympathetic overdrive. Here's one thing that you can do to help manage your stress levels. It's called box breathing. You're gonna do this for 2 sets of 4. What you're doing, you're inhaling, count to 4 seconds, and then you exhale, okay? We're gonna do one round together. Ready? We're inhaling and it's a slow, deep inhale. Count to 4. Ready? That's 1. Come on. That's 2. Come on. Last one. Now, if you need to do another round, pause the video and do it. But just take a moment and take inventory on how you feel. It feels good, right? Just to take a moment and breathe and just decrease the anxiousness that you feel in your body, decrease the anxiety that you feel in your body. I know you may be wondering, how does this relate to weight loss, Doc? We need to support our body to be able to lose the weight, because all the things that we are doing aren't necessarily supporting our body right now. Managing your stress plays a significant role in you seeing your result, because exercise is a stressor. And if we're going to put more stress on our body through exercise and resistance training, we need to make sure that we have a solid, established baseline of what our body can handle before we add more stress on top of it. Ladies, these 3 simple steps are the things that have helped my clients lose weight, fall in love with their bodies, and truly improve their quality of life. Now, you can take these tips, apply it, and try to get to your result. But I know for most of you, more information isn't the issue. There's endless information out there, whether you listen to me or listen to another of your favorite influencers. It's not a lack of information that's your issue. It's the lack of consistent application. And why is that? Because the things that we always say, Doc, I don't have the motivation. Doc, I'm not consistent. Doc, I'm not accountable. If any of those 3 resonate with you, it's time for you to take action. I would love to help you get more consistent. I would love to help you get more motivated, and I would love to give you a high level of accountability, because that vision that we are thinking of, that person who is 30 to 40 pounds lighter, that person who steps in a room and everyone wants to look at, that person who turns heads, that person who doesn't have to take pre-diabetic medication or high blood pressure medication, that person that is a boss. The vision that you have in your head is very possible, but not if you continue on the path that you've been going. Because let's be real, we're not living the best way. We're not moving the best way. Life has a lot more in store for you, but we've sat and got stuck in our current way of living. And my challenge to you is simple. Do better. If you know you need help reaching your goals, what I want you to do is check out that description. Go ahead and apply for coaching, and someone from my team will reach out. Now, in the middle of the video, I promised y'all that I would teach you the exact exercises that you need to implement to allow you to snatch your waist, tone up, get stronger, and feel amazing. So be sure to check out that video as it's popping up on the screen, and I'll see you over there where we can continue this conversation. Peace.